just a quick little video. I'm working on my swap cards. So let me give you a quick look. This is the card that I'm making for a swap. And so I've got my piece of cardstock. And we're gonna stamp the wave in Pacific Point. I'm gonna stamp it twice. And then very quickly dip it in clear embossing powder so I can emboss it, and I mainly did that so it won't smear when I brush my inks over it. I'm gonna dip it, and then I'm gonna do this off camera really quick. Here's the finished embossed wave, and when I wiggle it you should be able to see it's shiny. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mango Melody ink and my blending brush and just apply ink to the background. And I do that in a circular motion. Let me get my ink pad over here. I always dab off a little bit before. Always start on the outside of the paper, never directly on it, so you don't get no harsh edges. And then of course it depends on how dark you want it. I wasn't too worried about getting the mango ink on here because that's, you know, the wave is breaking over the sunset, so it would shine through. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Let's see, it's almost where I want it. Whoops. Probably shouldn't bend your cardstock. So that was a little rougher treatment than I normally want to do. But now I'm going to use a sticky notepad that I die cut a circle in the middle, and that's gonna be used as a mask. I'm gonna place my mask, let me see, over here approximately, and then I'm gonna use pumpkin pie ink and the blending brush again. I'm gonna add ink into that circle only. And again, I'm gonna do this in circular motion. I'm gonna color in the whole sun, but then I'm gonna go back and just focus on one side to make it a little bit darker. And there is it. Alright, I'm gonna put that aside. And let me see, I think I want to die cut the label quickly. And it's gonna be with this. I had to look if my camera's actually running. It is. I'm gonna pause it quick. Actually, I want to tell you that we don't run it through like that. We're gonna turn it so we don't bend the frame of the shape. Alright, then we're gonna take it out of the little framelit and get my Stamparatus over. Let me see, I think I used my blue tape for a guideline when I made my sample card. And I'm also using the Pacific Point for the greeting. So press on it gently, don't rock or anything like that. Just let the ink and the paper make contact. And that's good enough. Alright, so now I should be able to assemble my card. I've got my Mango Melody cardstock here. I scored at 5.5. And then, let me get my other layers. I previously textured the white cardstock with this embossing folder that is from the Stripes and Splatter bundle. Alrighty, let me assemble my card really quick. Yeah, I can use my big one, even though it's a little squeaky. You guys are sort of used to hearing that. Making sure that my folder's on the top. Adding this on. Then I can add my layer with a pretty background onto the Night of Navy cardstock. Makes it pop really nicely. Put that flat on the card. Like that. And then I cut a piece of ribbon that will go through the holes of the label. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive, or actually I'm going to just use mini glue dots, probably easier, to hold the ribbon in place so it won't lift when I adhere it later to the card with dimensionals. Whoop, come here. I'm just going to put 3 on there. That should be enough. Alright, let's see. Let's pull this end through one side, the other on the other side, and then of course I'm going to still trim it. I just cut a short piece but didn't measure or anything like that. So when I'm getting ready to do the assembly for all the cards, of course I'm going to take a measurement and give myself just a little bit more room, and then you know, I don't waste as much. I think that one is actually pretty good, this side. So I just had to clean it up a little bit. Alright, so to put this on the card, I'm going to put the big dimensionals on there, but I'm going to make sure that the dimensionals also touch the cardstock, so it's not lifting the ribbon up. And I don't know that I should have done that. Go right over the hole. Don't want to do that because you might see it. So I'm just going to put it right next to it. So those two are stuck to the cardstock as well, and that should help with that issue. And I'm going to put, let's see, I can sneak that one on maybe too. Alright, let's take the backing off and put that on the card. I'm going to set it, I think, right around here. And then I also previously die cut those little seagulls. One just came out already, the other one's still in here. Come on out. And I'm going to put them on the card with just the liquid glue, the multi-purpose glue. I put that in one of those squeezy bottles. You just have to, I think I'm going to start storing it upside down. Once, of course, I close it. And that's a little bit much. So I'm going to drag that out so it's not going to be squishy. And that is the smaller out of the two. I'm going to have that fly right into the sun. And then my larger one, I'm going to put up higher. Make sure it's clean. And then I'm going to close it right away. And then I am going to put a little bit of embellishments on there. It's the Elegant Faceted Gems. which thank God carried over. I'm gonna use one of the bigger ones just because I can. They don't all have to be the exact same. I'm gonna put that one up there and then the clear one down there. And that is a quick swap card.